So a while back I was doing a video back here and there was a big stack of bags, and so I said, what's that big stack of bags there? Well, these are wood stove pellets. We burn about 4 tons of pellets up here a year. We have 4 cords of wood, 4 tons of pellets, and at least a tank of fuel oil. So usually, or I have in the past, bought 3 or 4 tons all at once and had them deliver them, but the problem with that is you have to store them all winter. So I decided this year I was just going to bring them in myself as I use them. And I brought the first 2 tons in on my trailer, which was, plenty heavy for it. But this time the trailer was buried in the snow, so I just thought, well, I'm just going to try putting them right in the back of my truck. This is a 3/4 ton Dodge truck. And it went down the road like a piece of cake, no problem whatsoever, which made me very happy because this is really the easiest way to get them in here. In fact, this thing has studded snow tires on it, and I don't get a lot of really good traction with it normally, but with these pellets in here, I had all the traction in the world. So that's all I need is an extra ton of weight in the back, and she's awesome. Okay, there we are, ton of pellets, empty truck. Okay, since I showed you that, I'll show you the pellet stove. Here's how this all came about. I used to heat this place with fuel oil. I think the first year I was here, after I got the furnace running, it cost me about $2 grand to heat the place for the winter. And then the price of fuel oil doubled. So I was looking at, a winter coming around, it's going to cost me $4,000 for fuel oil. So I went online, I bought this little cozy pellet stove. This is about 1,500 bucks. Had them ship it here, and I bought 4 tons of pellets all together. The pellet stove and all the pellets came to about $2,800. I hooked it all up myself and been using it ever since. When Trish came over, I used to use a little bit of wood, and she used to heat her house with a lot of wood. So we started using more wood in the wood stove. So I've almost gotten down to where I use very little oil. About the only time the oil furnace kicks on is if this thing goes off, or if the fire downs down and it gets really cold at night. It'll kick on, when it gets down to about 50 degrees. Nice thing about the pellet stove, well, I'll tell you how it works. You just basically dump the bag of pellets in here. They go down in there. There's a little auger thing that picks them up, and then it dumps them into a little bowl, which is inside of there. There's a fan that blows air through the little bowl, and that encourages it to heat. And you got a little valve over here that will let you adjust the amount of air. So if I turn it up really high or down really low, you can see a difference in the flame by how I adjust that. So I try to keep it a kind of a medium setting, just keeps it going all the time. It's also got 5 speeds, 5 temperature settings from low to high, so I can set how hot I want it to be. Of course, the higher it is, the more pellets it burns. But the lower it is, it helps you to regulate the temperature in the house. Instead of having like a wood stove where, you get the fire up big and it's hot and let the fire down and it's cold, you got a little bit more control with the pellet stove. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with y'all, and I'm going to stack some more wood and fill up the pellet stove, and y'all have a nice day.